have your attention, please? It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
G'day everyone, and welcome to Pacific Racing League, Season 4 Round 4 of the Sprint Series. We are live today from Baku for the T1 Sprint Championship finale. Thanks for watching and please leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Please welcome your commentator for today, Mr. Danny Rick.
G'day everybody of the Pacific Racing League community. You could not get better timing if we tried. We are coming at you live today for the championship deciding round from Baku for the Tier 1 boys. I'm your host, Danny Rick, flying solo today. We'll see what kind of action we can get. If anything was to go by yesterday for the Tier 2 boys, I think we're in for a good one. If we can get some details up there, telemetry up, some of that and a bit of this, put it all together, and hopefully we will have a great race. The Tier 1 boys are going at it today. Let's get the camera off and get on with the show. Okay, let's see who's our first. We're in the short 18-minute qualifying, just commenced, followed by, that's an Alpha Tauri there, that's JD Bass, followed by two 25% races. We have a grid of 17, a few more than yesterday. Well done for boys for turning up. This is the final of F1 2022 as we know it. This is going to be epic. This is going to be an epic race guaranteed here, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for some non-stop action coming at you live from Baku. Let's get this show on the road. We've got quite a few people in contention for the championship fight today. Flex leads by 2 points over Ferrari. Mighty Wombat on 71 points in third. Kush on 63. Cows on 56. Vegan on 53. And Vegan is not racing. No, he's not. So Vegan is out. Chris W1 on 52. K-Money on 49. And Aussie on 49. So there's a few people. There's quite a few points still up for grabs. So it could be anybody. So as we prepare for the second race, I will crunch some numbers and see and let everybody know where we're at to the best of my ability. Now, we saw quite a few incidents yesterday. Hopefully we have a decent, clean race today. As we're still on board with JD Bass in the AlphaTauri, he's first on track. We're going to ride with him as he prepares his car for a flyer. And good luck to everybody today. Hopefully all the boys have a good one, except for Oscar, who is not running today. So he escapes the curse, but K-Money is carrying the curse today. So hopefully K-Money has a good one. He's in the Alfa Romeo. Here we go, JD Bass flat out into 8th gear. Let's see what kind of speed he's carrying towards turn 1. He is touching 340 k's an hour and hard onto the brakes, just sweeps to the... Oh, geez, he got close to that wall there. That front left got so close to it. As he approaches turn 2, got a little bit deep there, washed off a little bit of speed than he'd like, and coming up to 8th gear, DRS, 2 DRS zones in this circuit, as everybody knows, and coming up to turn 3, which we've seen a lot of action in the turn 3 wall there, the Emirates wall there yesterday. We saw quite a few people go into that, and looking okay so far from JD Bass. Flex Offset, what's happened to him? Flex Offset is the championship leader. He's out of qualifying. He's binned it. He has too. I can see on the mini-map, the McLaren driver has binned it. Flex is out of qualifying. That's huge for him. As we saw JD Bass there just giving the wall a bit of a how you going. Oh, and that one too, he's clipped it as well. He got away with it. Unbelievable. And coming up to a bit of traffic, you can see in front. Hopefully they see him, and they do. JD, this one here, it's kind of the wall of champions in Canada, I'd say. But he gets away with that nicely done, JD Bass. Coming up to the final turn before probably the main straight, I'd say. And let's see how this one goes for him. And get that up and that up. Looking good so far. And JD Bass flat out into 8th gear. He's going to come across the line. He's going to be the first one to post a time for everybody else to chase. JD Bass comes across the line. What's he got for us? It's got to be a 1:40, 1.2. There is more time to be had out of that. As outlaps, Jamie, JBH, where's JBH? I'm just trying to find somebody. There we go. Tinselman is in the house on his last hurrah, the 1:40.6. CJF at 1:40.9. Ferrari Pro, keep an eye on this young fella. He's on a flyer at the moment. We all know what he is capable of. And let's see what he has in store for us in the Ferrari. Hopefully he has a good one. He is second in the championship, so this is looking good for him. If he can get it on pole, Flex is taking no further part in qualifying. Flex is going to have to bring it up through the rear of the field. This is going to be a good one to watch. Ferrari Pro is in a box seat to take out the final championship for the Sprint Series for Tier 2 for BRL today. So let's see how it pans out for him. Hopefully he gets a good one as he approaches the final corner, kisses the inside, just does that centimetre perfect, does Ferrari Pro. Looking very good so far. And, I got a little bit of a tank slapper there, gave it a little bit too much gas on the ripple strip, and just bottomed out a little bit there. But he got away with it. Okay, it's going to be a good lap, and nonetheless, so let's have a look how Ferrari Pro goes across the line. DRS is open, and he's reaching. He's got some top speed in it, that's for sure. There we go, 1:39.4. That's a bit of a drop the mic lap, that is. Try and beat that one, boys. It'll be very, very hard to beat that lap, indeed. Mighty Wombat is in the house too. He's in the championship hunt. He's on a 1:41.2. Cows with Guns. Dash is in the house. K-Money. How's K-Money looking? K-Money has not set a lap yet. This is his flyer. What's K-Money got in store for us? We've got a... Okay, it's alright. We're all good. K-Money's about to cross the line. What has he got in the Alfa Romeo? We know what he's capable of. Ooh, gets it... only up in the 13th. 143, I think he might be sandbagging a little bit. JBH, he's on a flyer. Let's ride on board with JBH in the Aston Martin and see what he's got. Oh! He's kissed the right rear in the wall and flung him into it. That was incredible. Manages to get away with that. That's insane, but that's going to cost him big time on this lap. Shahomi's in the house. Shahomi's on a flyer. We've seen Shahomi have some great overtakes and some great racing in the past as well. Let's see what Shahomi's got in store for us. Shahomi's on a flyer. Gets up through the castle section. Not a problem. Hasn't put a lap on the board yet. This is going to be his first banker. Coming up to the Baku Wall of Champions, I like to call it. And just gets away with it. Not a problem. Final corner. Oh, just you can hear the car just over revving as it just gets wheel spin on that ripple strip there. So obviously running a low setup. So I'm pretty sure we should see some good top speed out of this Mercedes today. And he crosses the line. What's Shahomi got in store for us? Shahomi bangs it up in the 5th place with a 140.8. A little bit more time to be had. Aussie has set a lap in the McLaren on a 140.855. Not too far away from Shahomi's time, that one. Now, Kush is a very, very great driver and a strategical driver as well. So we'll keep an eye out on his performance today as well. Chris W1's here. Great racer. All these boys. Oh, we've got JD Bass in the wall. He's doing the old... Well, it looks like he was trying to do the old Austin Powers in the tunnel there, just backwards and forwards, but manages to get it straight on track. And who can we find who is on one? Just looking, outlap. Jamie is in 4th position, 140.6. Let's see if he's going to improve with his first sector. No, just out of it. Let's see, can he make up any more? He's just about a 10th down on his time. Let's see if he has got some decent top-end speed in the Mercedes that's going to help him over the line. It all depends on whether or not he can hook up the rest of the circuit here. Not looking too bad. Gets around the castle section nicely. I think he may have lost a bit of time by the look of that. Maybe a little bit too overcautious, perhaps. Gets around the Baku Wall of Champions very, very nicely indeed. Coming up to the final corner. Oh, he has made up time. Actually, he's made up quite a bit of time. He's made up nearly 2/10. Let's have a look here how he's going to go. Is he going to carry some speed? This is going to look good for Jamie this lap. Here goes the wing. There it goes. DRS activated. Everybody wants a bit of that action. And he's crossed the line. In the 3rd, here's Pip Tinselman. Very tidy lap there. Well done from Jamie. Tinselman's on one. Tinselman is about to... No, he's going to... I think he's going to start a fly now. Here's Tins. Oh, no, he set one. It wasn't going any quicker there. Saint. How's Saint looking in the Ferrari? Saint's got 140.7. Is this one improving? No, he's going to go for an improvement lap now. That's for sure. How's Aussie looking here? Aussie looks like he's about to prepare for an improvement lap also. CJF is on one. Let's have a ride on board with CJF and Alfa Romeo, see what he has got in store for us. He is made up over 2/10 to CJF. This is looking like a tidy lap from CJF. Oh, just kisses the inside of that curb there without invalidating it. You can do that and gain a little bit of time actually out of that. As he go up through the hill up here. Looking nice job there from CJF. This is looking like a good lap. We'll get a 2nd sector split time just as he comes around the last corner before the back straight. Not this one. This one he's approaching. We'll get a 2nd sector split time now. It is... he's up over half a second. Looking good for CJF. Manages to do okay. Aussie's had a disconnect by the look of it. And we saw a few of those happen yesterday as well. CJF. Looks like he washed off a bit of speed there tackling those two corners. But, yeah, it doesn't... No, he's got some speed in the car, so this is looking good. Yes, it is a 5th position for the time being for CJF. Very, very good. Tinselman has not improved on that lap. Saint is up over half a second. Saint's looking good in the Ferrari. What's he got for us? He's, whoa, P2 for Saint, a 140 flat. That's a lap of the gods from the big bad Saintos, that's for sure. How's Mighty Wombat looking here? Mighty, let's try on board with Mighty. He's now got to try and, look, geez, that's close between Mighty and Saint. He's now got to try and pit Saint if he, oh no, he's not. He's down 1.5 seconds, so obviously he's backed out of that lap at some stage. The rest of the boys. How's Kush looking? Kush on a 140.9. What's he got in store for us? Is this, I don't think this is an improvement lap. No, it's not. He's on one now. Let's run on board with the Red Bull driver of Kush. Alright, he's coming up to turn 2. He's got to kiss the inside. Oh, he just gets okay. Not too bad. Now approaching flat out 8th gear with DRS open into... Oh, he hasn't got DRS open. That's not open. Why isn't that open? It's obviously didn't activate it. That's a bit bizarre. So that's going to definitely cost him some time there for sure. We'll get a first second split time, and it wouldn't surprise me if he is down on his time. He is definitely down on his time. That's weird. Maybe if you got to open his flaps there and get some more airflow through the rear of that car. For meanwhile, Ferrari Pro's gone a 138.9, and that's pretty much game done and dusted there. There's no way known anyone's going to beat that time. That's an incredible lap from Ferrari Pro, and I'm sure he'll post that one all over Discord. Well done, Ferrari Pro. All right, K-Money, is he improving on this one? Let's have a look. What's he got? Is he sandbagging? Is he saving the best till last? He's got a bit of battery to use at his discretion. First sector, he's up on his time by over 0.3 of a second. Looking good for K-Money. We're right on board with him and see if he can pip anybody ahead of him. Oh, I just heard a bit of a wall tap there. Oh, looks like he may be struggling. Lost a bit of speed and momentum coming up through the castle section there. Other than that, he's looking good. Let's have a look how he approaches the Baku Wall of Champions. And oh, he's given it a bit of a love tap there. He has. That's washed off a bit of time as well. And he's still up by, but he's lost a little bit. But is it enough? Because they're he's well within striking range of the top two ahead of him. Is it enough for him to get second position? I wonder. Let's have a look. He's got his head down and he's trying to milk that thing for all it's worth. And he's backed out of it and gone into the pits. Alrighty. We've got just under 3 minutes of qualifying. How's Shahomi looking? Let's run on board. Shahomi seems to be on a flyer. Shahomi, we will get... Yes, he is up on his time by over 1/10 of a second. Looking good. How does he attack the rest of the circuit is yet to be seen. Gets up through there very, very nicely indeed, I'd have to say. That's looking very good. That's a good execution, that was. And coming up to the Baku Wall of Champions, hard onto the brakes, hooks it round there like a pro. That looks super silky, that bit. That was very, very nice indeed. Don't ride too much rip. Oh, he's done it again. He's got in the beach there. You can hear the car over revving. That would have washed off a little bit of speed there, and that would equate to a little bit of time as well. But how much speed has this thing got down the main straight? Yeah, looks like he's carrying a decent bit of speed. He's got himself up a spot. There's a bit more time to be had with that one, I'd say. Kush is on an outlap. Cows with Guns on an outlap. All these boys are on an outlap. They can't. Just trying to... Oh, someone's in the wall there. What was that? Shahomi binned it. Yeah, that was. I just saw that. Shahomi has binned it. He's out of qualifying. He manages to get it into 8th for the time being, but yeah, it's unfortunate there. All right, the rest of the boys run an outlap. I just want to. It's probably going to be their final one too. I just want to ride on board with the person who's the closest. Mighty Wombat looks like he may be... No, Tinselman, I think, is closer. So let's have a ride on board with Tinsel. We'll just see we'll watch the cars as they fall. Tinselman in the Huss on his last hurrah for the F122 game. Took your dogs on the stream. G'day, dogs. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Going to be in for a cracker here, mate. No doubt. Tinselman looks a-okay and very comfortable attacking these corners. Nice little short shift out of that one to get the traction, get the traction into the back wheels there. This section of the track is a bit tricky, but manages very nicely, does Tinsel. I didn't see his first sector split time, so we'll just worry about his second one. As he starts going up the hill, and wow, he's done that. That was silky. Qualifying time is done. Ferrari Pro's pretty much going to get pole, I'd say. I've just got to ride on board, see if anybody can get close to that time. Or a bit of a lock up there from Tints. Not too bad. Gets away with it. Second sector split time is... Oh, he's up over half a second, is Tints. This one's going to look good for Tinsel. He's going to get up into the top 4 with this one. Here we go. Come on, Tints. Ring its neck, son. What's it got? He's currently in 7th. I think it's going to be very good for Tinsel. Yeah, damn right it is a 139.5. Top 4. Yeah, top 2 for Tinsel. Who else is getting there? Saintos. Where's Saintos? Saintos second time. Second sector split time is... Oh, Saints up on his time by nearly 0.2 of a second. This is going to look good. It's going to be in a 139, but whereabouts we don't know. Look at the top 4 boys. The top 3 boys are in the 139s. Let's see what the Ferrari's got as he crosses the line. I've got to ride on board with him. Is he going to get Tinsel? And Saint crosses the line. Oh, he just gets in a 4th with that one. How's K-Money looking? K-Money's got it. K-Money's got over half a second up. K-Money's got this in the bag. Look at this. This one's going to pop. This one's going to pop him in a P2, I reckon. This lap from K-Money. And we've seen coming down there. Crosses the line. K-Money. Yeah. P2 for K-Money. Well done there. How's Jamie? Look at Jamie's out of it. I think that qualifying done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. Ferrari has it over K-Money, then Mighty Wombat. What a starting field that's going to be. Stay tuned for the start of the first race. For the finale of F122 for the Tier 1 boys. This is Season 4 finale, all wrapped up. We are done and dusted after these 2 races. So the new game comes out for us in Australia on the 13th, which is, 3 days away. We get the early, some of us get the early release, other boys will get it on the 16th of June. So we're all looking forward to that. Alright, so that's qualifying done and dusted. That's qualifying is one thing, the race is another. That's a stonking lap from Ferrari Pro, 138.9. I expect nothing less from him. K-Money got half a second off Ferrari Pro. And Mighty Wombat's half a second as well. Jeez, I tell you, it's close up there. Everyone else has done a great job there. And qualifying is done. We're about to get the main race underway. It's only a 13-lap race, the first one, as is the second one as well. So good luck to everybody. Hopefully the boys can get around turn 1, 2, 3, and all the rest of them okay. That would be nice. Wouldn't surprise me if we see safety car at some stage. It is a very tricky track. The walls are very unforgiving and they stick out like anything if you're not careful. So we'll have to wait and see that. Very difficult to go side by side around this circuit through most of the mid-corners, the middle of the track. Very, very difficult, very tight, very unforgiving. So hopefully the boys all know they must live at a space and But in saying that, it can be very difficult. We're about to get the show. It's going to be dry races, no doubt. Very rarely rains with Baku, even on dynamic weather. But we are going to get the race underway. 13 laps. Ferrari Pro is on pole. We'll see what time of launch he gets. He did manage, I think it was Abu Dhabi. He got a bit of a bad one. Got a bogged down on the start. But looks like he is out for redemption today with a lap like that. That is going to be, if he runs away with it, if he gets away ahead of the field, it's going to be very, very hard to catch him. Unless he makes somewhat of a error, or the Ferrari strategist make the error on his behalf. So we'll see how that goes for him. All right, we're pumped. Here we go. Race 1, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Shebang, they're away, and it looks like Ferrari Pro gets a little bit of a bad start. I can see K-Money getting the advantage of the inside run here, but does... Oh, how's this going to look for into turn 2? It looks like Ferrari Pro just holds him out there. Everybody else seems to be getting through A-OK, and the rest of the field... Oh, we've got a Mercedes, got a bit out of shape there, but everybody got around turn 2 okay. That's fine. Now, how's turn 3 looking? Turn 3 looking A-OK. Everybody closes up very, very close under brakes. Further back, looks like everybody is getting around there nicely, and it looks like Kush has got himself up into 8th position there. Okay, everybody around nicely. Oh, we've got a Huss there. That is Tinsel. Tinsel has gone into the wall, lost the wing, and it wouldn't surprise me if that's a full course safety car because he lost the wing. Is it? It's a virtual. Yeah, it looks like it's a virtual. I was going to say, we've seen that before. Somebody gone into the wall, lost a wing, and managed to drive around, and it's caused a full course safety car. But at this time, it hasn't. It's on a virtual safety car, so the boys must adhere to their deltas. Everybody knows what I'm talking about when I'm saying deltas, meaning they can't go. They must adhere to a certain speed, and the boys will see it at the top right of their screen. And if they keep going over it, they'll get a warning, and at some stage, if they keep going over it, they will cop a penalty for exceeding speed under excessive speed under virtual safety car conditions. So we are still under virtual. It looks like K-Money is really riding his delta very nicely. Doesn't want Ferrari Pro to get away. Yeah, we have a predicted pit stop strategy. One stopper is 5 to 7, and so we should see some cars come in around, I'd say around like 7, 8, something like that, for their mandatory pit stop. Okay. We're still under virtual safety car. Wait for that track to go green, and then we will be up and running. There we go. We're green conditions now. It is a hell for leather. Green, green, green. Go, go, go. Oh, can you see JBH get a bit taily? His left rear just may have flipped the wall there. And we can see Aussie just in the background there. And Chris W1 is in the Williams today. Shahomi all up in the back of him. Flex Offset managed to the championship current leader. Oh, this is, you can't. Oh, you can't. Someone's got to give. Yeah, Flex just. Oh, Jesus, Flex gave me a heart attack. I thought he was going to go for it, but he backed out of it. Smart driving. Flex Offset, the current Tier 2 Sprint Series Championship leader, is in 11th place. We've got a yellow in Sector 2. That's a Williams. Is that purple? Sorry, it was a Bull. Sorry. Yeah, it is purple. Purple's had a moment there. And how's his wing status? If we can get a decent shot of it. No, Purple's lost a wing, but look at that. Yep, there it is. Purple's lost a wing. There, look at that. Tinsel did the same thing and caused a virtual. Purple did it, and we're still green. Go figure that. Anyway, Ferrari Pro manages to lead K-Money over the line by nearly 1.5 seconds there. Mighty Wombat hot in pursuit, as is PRL Saint. Now, the DRS is enabled now, so the boys will get the benefit of a bit of DRS assistance. Here we go. How's the rest of it look? How's the rest of the boys looking? Now, this is going to be a test. Now DRS is enabled. It's going to be a test on closing speed. Kush has got some nice closing speed on CJF. So it's going to come down to the main straight for these boys, providing there's no DRS train, of course. Because once the boys are in a DRS train, it's pretty much even Stevens. But looks like Kush got a mad run on CJF. He's trying to force him into a mistake there, but CJF is all over that. Manages to collect up the Alfa Romeo and continue. Kush has just stuck one to the right here to go, hey, I'm here. And let's have a look how he goes up through the castle section. Kush has got some mad closing speed on CGF. I'm pretty sure this overtake is only a matter of time. And, oh, geez, he might get him now. He's getting that close, is Kush. No, they're going to have to hit the brakes onto the Baku Wall of Champions. They both managed to keep away from it. Now, DRS is all I want to see on Kush. I'm tipping this is going to be a straightforward overtake from Kush. Right on the gearbox of CJF, even before the DRS is. So, yeah, this is a very, very easy one, I'd imagine. Telemetry, there we go. Tyres, and there we go. Okay, interesting tyre strategy here, ladies and gentlemen. JBH on the hard compound tyres. Don't know why, as is Jamie and Tinsel and Purple. Oh, we've lost someone in the background. That is Chris. Chris has had a moment there. Chris got, I think he may have got tagged there in turn 1. Tyre strategy, I just don't get the hard compound with only for 13 lap race. I do not understand that. Surely it should be a soft medium or medium soft race being 13 laps. But anyway, up to, oh, here we go. Cows on Shahomi. Oh, just manages to get away with it. Shahomi in front for the time being there. Aussie hunting down CGF. CGF looks like his car is underperforming at the moment. So we'll see what CJF is on 3 lap old softs. They should be good to go. Maybe it could be set up from CJF. Now, Saint's got a lot of work to do. Looks like Mighty's just left him in the dust there. The top 3 are very, very close together. Put it that way. Top 3 are looking good. Yellow, Sector 2. That is a Alpine. Is it? No, it's a blue car. It's Chris W1, I think. May have had another moment from Chris W. Oh, his tyres are cactus. He can't get the power down out of it. He had to back out of that before hitting a wall. And he's okay to continue. Alright, meanwhile, it looks like it's on between Mighty Wombat and K-Money. It's only a matter of time before Mighty Wombat gets K-Money. Most of the boys are pitting the 4-lap old softs. The softs just cactus. Yeah, it looks like the boys just don't like the soft tyres after 4 laps. I wouldn't imagine it's too demanding for the soft tyres this track. Here comes Aussie on Kush. Aussie's gone around the outside like 2 trailer park girls. Oh, turn 3, the notorious turn 3, manages to get the job done. And we can see Kush's light blinking there. Kush has spent all his battery. And that's going to allow everybody to catch him, not a problem. You've really got to save a little bit of battery around this track, and it's also very, very hard to harvest some battery as well. So, oh, saw there JD Bash just get into the wall behind him. That's Dash, his teammate, into the wall as well. And yeah, okay. I'm not sure if that was a reset to track or he just managed to flick that around there. But his tyres are absolutely cactus there, we can see. And we can see Saint right on the back of him. Hopefully Dash has done the right thing and gone to the escape road there. Good job from Dash, good vision. And, oh, he has retired. Dash has retired in, you can see his car up there. He has retired in the escape road. Dash no longer in the race. Unfortunate from Dash there. Right. Further up the field, what can we see? Here we go. This is an overtake from JBH on the mediums and CJF on the mediums as well. Let's see. This should be a straightforward one. We've got a yellow Sector 2. That is probably Dash's car, but it's okay. Here we go. Nice overtake here from JBH. Looking very, very good indeed. It goes to the outside there. It should be a straightforward overtake. And that job is done and dusted there from JBH. Nice job there, mate. And, oh, you can see Aussie just exiting the pits. Where's Aussie going to slot in? Oh, it's going to be tricky. He spots it. He spots CJF coming around and makes that corner a bit tighter than what he'd like. And that's good vision and good driving there from Aussie. Further up the field, I can see Flex Offset is getting right in the hunt. We've got a yellow Sector 1. That's a McLaren. Is that Aussie? Yeah, that's Aussie's had a moment. Oh, no. Just after that overtake on CJF too. And Kush before that as well. His wing is intact, so he's okay to continue. But he's out of sync there, unfortunately. Right. Further up the field, what do we got? How's Mighty Wombat? 4 seconds away from Ferrari Pro. Ferrari Pro's just in a league of his own there. And Flex Offset's looking good in 3rd position here. Remember, he crashed out of qualifying, started at the rear of the field. He's come through the pack as Flex Offset, as expected. Let's see if we can get some close battles here. Oh, okay, here we go. This is going to be possibly JBH on Kush, the next one I can see. And this is going to be a DRS overtake assist here, I'd imagine. Here comes the wing. And here comes JBH on Kush. Look at that speed difference there. Nice, clean overtake there from JBH. Now, Kush is going to get the benefit of it. Is Kush going to get it back off him on this straight? Their DRS is going to be activated right now. Right, there it goes. You can see that on Kush's car. And Kush is going to get it back. Kush goes to the inside. The Notorious turns 3. They've got to hold. They've got to stop the car from going into the wall. Oh, they just managed to get away with it. And what a great scrap these boys are having. JBH, we've driven with him for quite a long time. We know what all these boys are capable of. We've all driven together at some stage in our F1 careers, so we all know each other very well. And meanwhile, we've got a yellow Sector 1. That's a Haas. Is that Mighty? No, it's not Mighty. It is Tinselman. It's got to be Tinsel. And wouldn't surprise me if I see a hit it and quit it very soon from Tinselman. Alright, Aussie's on the hards. Okay, so they're opting for maybe to save some tides for the second race, possibly. That'll be. As Ferrari Pro goes into the pits, needs to slow it down. Does so nicely, right on the mark he is. And Mighty Wombat's followed as well. So these two boys are going for it. Now, Mighty's going to have to be on the mediums. Ferrari Pro's going to the softs. So I think Ferrari Pro is going to sail away into the distance with this one. So the top runners are pitting at the moment, and everybody else. So this is going to be interesting. So the boys have got about 4 or 5 laps to go. As we see Kush get back past. Now these two boys are just going to go backwards and forwards, aren't they? JBH and Kush. What a great battle this is. JBH is going to get DRS now. You watch this. Here he comes. He's caught it. He's in the slip. Oh, that was a weird gear change. Can't get him back on that one. He's going to have to try again on the main straight there. Alright. Meanwhile, Flex Offset has not pitted yet. Flex has to pit. Has to do a compulsory. Alright, further back down the field. How's it looking, boys? Oh, they're very close, aren't they? Midfield. Very, very close indeed. Okay. Let's see, right on board with Flex Offset. Is he going to peel off into the pits on this lap? You'd think he would. And I'm pretty sure he would have to pit on this lap. Looks like, yeah, he's all the way to the left. He's shaping up for a pit entry here. Here he comes. Into the pits he goes. Needs to stop it. Don't get a penalty. Looks like he just managed it in time. McLaren pit crew are out for Flex. Flex has gone for the soft tyres there. So, ooh, watch out for Flex. That's a good call from him. He's got a really good advantage now. So, okay. Oh, further back, that's close. That's CJF and Shahomi it was. Further up, it's even closer. That's Flex Offset just coming out of the pits there. JBH manages to get him. Flex is coming back at him on the inside there and gets a nice overtake done there. They've got to stop it for this turn 3. Manages to get away from the walls. Good stuff there. Flex Offset didn't want to get stuck behind CJF if possible, and manages to get away with that one. Now it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting battle towards the on the main straight here. And a little bit of a wall tap there from JBH, but gets away with it. And all through the castle section, not a problem. Further up, before we find that battle, everybody's A-OK up there. This is the one I want to have a look at. Flex Offset on Cush. Looks like Flex Offset's got some serious speed in that McLaren. And it looks like Cush may be a sitting duck here. Cush is carrying a penalty. As they cross the line this time, they'll be on lap 10. Alright, this is a very, very easy overtake from Flex Offset. Indeed, manages to get to the side of him. Job done and dusted there. Nice overtake from Flex Offset. But Cush is going to get the benefit of DRS as they come around the next corner. So is Cush going to be... I don't think Cush is going to be able to get him back. Flex is just carrying a lot of speed in this car. And we can see right on board with Cush. You can just see Flex just sailing off into the sunset there with his straight line speed in that car. Alright. Further up the field, Cush. Cows with Guns in the Alpine in 10th position. Got a couple of cars ahead of him that he'd like to disperse of. Further back, not much doing. Everybody is got a lot of work to do if they're going to progress anywhere. But we're running out of laps on the first race. Okay. I actually thought Ferrari Pro should have gone into the pits for some softs. Has he done double mediums? I thought you've got to use both compounds. So, I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure on that, so we'll have to see how that pans out. Got a yellow sector 3. Looks like everybody is A-OK. Yellow sector 2, that's a Haas. Is that Tinsel again? Yeah, looks like Tinsel had a moment coming out of recovery there. He's okay. Flex Offset, fastest lap of the race. Flex is on a mission. Further back down the field, Cush and JBH are at it again, these two, having a great scrap. A very good battle indeed. So yeah, the situation is not much doing for back of the field. It looks like it's a midfield battle, this one, towards the flag. Flex Offset is right on the back of Saint. Flex Offset on 2-lap-old softs is really going to disperse of Saint very, very quickly, I'd imagine. Yeah, and I think Saint just let him pass there because Saint knew that what strategy Flex was running, so there's no point in holding him up. And also, Flex is a championship contention. Great driving from Saint there. Good stuff, mate. That's what we like to see. That's good sportsmanship. Oh. Okay, now, what can we find in the way of some last lap battles? Some late lunges, something. Not much, actually. Everybody seems to be pretty well spaced. Oh, I don't know what Flex was doing. I don't know if it was a glitch or he was, I don't know, or he was probably saying thank you to Saint for that previous thing where he overtook him. That's Shahomi and JBH are at it. Shahomi, JBH looking very good. Shahomi manages to keep in front. We've got a yellow sector 2. That's probably Tinsel again. There's contact there. I wasn't quite watching what happened there, but there was contact. I was looking at the mini-map as I just saw that, but that's interesting. It looks like CJF is given their position back. May have been an illegal overtake, possibly. What's happening further back? We can see the JD Bass coming up through the field as well. JD Bass looking like an overtake on CJF, perhaps. And so far, so good. This is going to be an interesting last lap battle, I'd imagine. Tinselman is going for a retirement in the pits, no doubt. Alrighty, Ferrari Pro's pretty much got it in the bag here. Flex Offset, let's have a look at their position changes while we're here. Here we go, that Flex Offset, definitely driver of the day, up 13 positions. Yeah, he's my driver of the day as well. That's a great drive through the field there after a very, very dismal qualifying. Good job to him. Alright, the boys are approaching the final lap. They're on it now. Looks like, it's on between Mighty and K-Money here. Mighty's got no ERS, K-Money's got none either. This is going to be an interesting one. This is all going to come down to the, we know Ferrari Pro's pretty much got it in the bag. So it's all going to come down to the these boys. Anyone else closer? Nah, not really. I'll just have to keep an eye on this battle. Let's see what if Mighty Wombat can get K-Money on the back straight here. And gets up through the castle section nicely, does these two boys. Looking very, very good indeed. It's all going to come down to the main straight here. Can Mighty Wombat get him on the main straight? It's all going to come down to the last few corners. Oh, K-Money looked like he got a bit taily there. Getting the power down. He knows Mighty Wombat's behind him. He needs to get a good exit. He does. K-Money got a really, really good exit out of that final turn. And that's probably going to seal and deliver it. Meanwhile, Ferrari Pro's going to cross the line here. Junior Berger takes out race 1. Well done to him. And you can see the difference there between K-Money and Mighty Wombat, second and third. Flex Offset, great drive from him, as is Saint. Will cross the line. Kush and Shahomi is done a very good job as well. Is Shahomi going to get Kush under penalty? Let's have a look as they cross the line. Oh, 5-second time penalty for Kush. Yeah, he will now serve an unserved penalty there. Bad luck there. And that's going to, there we go there for the rest of the field. So Ferrari Pro gets race 1 done and dusted. So, let me just, Ferrari Pro is 30 points. And K-Money got second place. Uh, 23. And Mighty Wombat got third. 20 points. And Flex got fourth. 17 points. Alright. let's do some quick maths here and give you some kind of a championship standings as we see it now. 95 flex. Okay, Mighty Wombat. 91. And K-Money. Alrighty. Well done, Ferrari Pro. Good stuff there, mate. Now, I think we will give you a rundown so far. From what I have just tallied up, it looks like Ferrari Pro is holding on to the championship lead by about 6 points. By about 11 points, I should say. Yeah, Ferrari Pro's in front of Flex by about 11. Then behind Flex is Mighty Wombat on 91. So looks like Ferrari Pro may have the championship sewn up here. So it's all going to come down to Flex and Mighty, whether or not they can win. So we'll get a better understanding on the next race. Who got the fastest lap? Flex Offset did, so he gets an extra point. So Flex Offset would be on 96 points. So Ferrari Pro, after this first race, is on 106 points. Flex is on 96 points. And Mighty Wombat is on 91 points. That is my calculation there. We will get confirmation at the end of the second race. Good job there, boys. Well done. All right, now we are in an intermission here. The boys are going to reset the grid using Grid Editor, and we're going to have a bit of a break here. So while we are, I might see if we can have a chat to the top three. Okay, just looking for everybody. All right, the call has gone out to the top three boys while we are on a break. Mighty Wombat, Danny Rick, how are you, buddy?
Pretty good. How you doing, Danny?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. That was not a bad effort from you in that first race. It looks like you just couldn't obviously get close to Ferrari Pro, but you had second place sewn up.
Third.
Sorry, third. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I probably should have pit earlier when K-Money did, so we'd have put on the same. But
yeah,
it was fun trying to chase K-Money down for sure.
Yeah, it definitely was.
He was just off on his own doing his thing.
Yeah. Well, mate, after that effort, you're currently third on in the championship on 91 points, if my additions are correct. So you're on 91 points after that. Flex is on 96 points, and Ferrari Pro is on 106. So you're still in it. Still in it. Could be anyone's, because obviously it's a reverse grid now, so that could make it more interesting. So we'll see.
Yep.
All right, mate. We'll let you go and prepare for the second one, Mighty. Great race, buddy. Congratulations again.
All right, thanks, Danny.
All right, mate. There we have it. That was Mr. Mighty Wombat himself, currently sitting third in today's championship deciding round. Hopefully he has a good one. Yes, Poloski on the stream. Flex Offset started on P17 because he binned it during qualifying. But a great drive back through the field. Did anybody else join the party chat here? Do we have Ferrari Pro or Flex?
Yeah, man.
Oh, Ferrari Pro joined. Okay. Congratulations, buddy, to you, mate. How you feel after that race? That was a pretty good one. You had that sewn in the bag. No mistakes.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I think I got like some good points in the bag from that, so
Yep.
hopefully I can have a good race too for once. I haven't really had the best race twos this
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's
hopefully
going to be even harder, mate, because you'll be starting from 12th. So you've got a bit of that makes life just a little bit more difficult for you. But if you can keep your nose clean, I'm pretty sure you can come through the field.
yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I guess.
Yeah, that's it.
Like I said, it is a street circuit. It's Baku of all places.
Yeah, it's
so.
very tricky. Yeah, definitely. But anyway, you're in front in the championship, mate. Don't want to put any pressure on you, but you've got about a 11-point lead over Flex. Okay, so just wanted to let you know about that one.
I can't choke this.
I know. But Mighty Wombat's in the hunt as well, mate. So it could be anybody's race. So we'll let you prepare for it, mate, and get some fluids into you, and just get your head down and your bum up, and we'll see how you go, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Danny.
All right, mate. There we have it. Today's winner of the first race, Mr. Ferrari Pro himself, is the current championship leader after race 1 on 106 points. Let's see now. It is a reverse grid, so Ferrari Pro will be starting from 12th. K Money, I believe, will be starting from 11th, and Mighty Wombat will be starting from 10th. So it's a reverse grid order there. So I wonder how it's going to go for these guys. So it's going to be very, very interesting. So there we have it here. So it's going to be reverse order from Chris W1. So Chris W1's on pole. Jamie is in 11th place there. And Chris W1 will be starting from pole. Jamie will be starting from 2nd. JD Bass from 3rd. Cowsworth from 4th. JBH from 5th, and so on and so on and so on, all the way up there. Okay. Yes, Poloski, Chris W1 is awake for this one. He managed to sleep in through yesterday's Tier 2 race, but I think he set his alarm a little bit earlier for this one. So it is the finale for F1 2022. The boys are looking forward to this one. That means after this, technically, I'm assuming everybody's going to delete the game and burn it, perhaps. I don't know. But 2023 comes out for us guys in Australia on Tuesday. Today is Sunday, so a couple of days away, and it will be released. For the guys who get the early release, will be on Tuesday. For the it'll be 3 days later for everybody else who didn't manage to snap up a copy of the early release 23 game. So, and after that, after this race, we're going to have about a 5 to 6 week break from any further championships before season 5 starts with the brand new 2023 game. So we are all looking forward to that. So we're allowing ourselves plenty of time to come up to speed with the new game. And hopefully all bugs are ironed out and it's smooth sailing. So season 5 will be a cracker if we can get everything right. With the additions of a couple of new circuits as well. It's always going to make it interesting. There's Vegas and is it Sakir, I think, back at the Bahrain one. So that'll be interesting. So we'll see how that pans out. Looks like the boys are still rearranging the grid editor, and it takes a few more minutes, this does. So yeah, this is going to be, like I said, it's going to be the finale for the PRL Sprint Series Championship today from Baku. After this one, there is a 5 to 6 week break. We will advertise beyond belief when we are about to kick off season 5. So we're always looking forward to recruit new drivers as well and get everybody and anybody we can get involved. So if you're looking to get involved, you're interested at all, please head to the pacificracingleague.com website with your invites to Discord and everything on that. Or you can drop me a line at pacificracingleague@gmail.com, and I'm more than happy to send you a link to the Discord and to get you involved for next season. So that would be very interesting. We're always looking to recruit new drivers, no matter what skill set you may run, slow, fast, medium, we don't care. We're all here to help each other have an enjoyable experience on the F1 games. So we all share the same passion. That's why we're here. So we look forward to your company and helping us out, helping you out, further your experience and have a great time. And you meet a lot of great mates along the way. All us boys have known each other for quite a long time, and we're all great friends, and we're always here for each other because that's what PRL's all about. Anyway, stop flapping your gums, Danny. We're about to get the second half the final half of the race, the game underway. 13 laps left of F1 2022. We can't wait for that. We are chomping at the bit to get rid of this game. And as everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about when we say get rid of this game. So yeah, we're looking forward to F1 23. From latest reports, it's looking very, very good indeed. So it's a pity they didn't bring back the classic cars, in my opinion. But anyway, what do I know? I just talk in my box. Anyway, we're about to get the show underway. The grid editor has been finalised, done and dusted, and we're about to get the race start done very, very soon. So let's get this show on the road. Looking forward to this one. It's the final. Wonder what championship. We saw the championship run and won yesterday by a PRL Metro and just pipped J-Dog. The two Red Bull boys, Metro just pipped J-Dog by a whisker there, and very, very close championship that was indeed for those boys. That was a good one. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 20 seconds before the start of the final Tier 2 race. Tier 1 race for the PRL boys. The final end of an era, closing stages, finale, the last curtain call is about to get underway in a few seconds. Here we go. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 lights for the final time of F1 22. Out, and what kind of launch does Chris W1 get? He gets a very good launch, I have to say, but I can see JBH getting a better one. JBH is, there's a bit of contact, forces him out wide, did Cush there a little bit, manages to get away with it. Coming up to turn 2 is a big one. Let's have a look how they all managed to sweep around there side by side. Nobody's off in his escape road or into the wall. A-OK through that one. Further up the field, there's a couple of overtakes happening already. I just got to make sure everyone gets through turn 3. Looks like Cush is on the inside there. The Cows with Guns, I think, may have shown the wall there, but manages to get away with it. There's contact up here. Not sure who it is. Okay, I've got to get some telemetry up. And some tyres. There we go. It's a bit of a mixture there between medium to compound soft tyres there. We can see everybody's looking A-OK. Up through the castle section is what bothers me the most. And everybody looks like they are heading up there very nicely indeed. They do, yep. Meanwhile, Chris W1 has control of the field. He's got a nice little buffer by nearly 2 seconds already over JD Bass. And Jamie, we can see there, JD Bass just managed to get into the wall there. And the Baku Wall of Champ. What was that? Was that a push? That may have been a push from Kush there. By the look of it, I was just on board with JD. He just suffered a bit. He heard a bang. Kush may have just bumped him out of the way a little bit. And it looks like Saint is gone through as well. But the DRS is not activated as yet. It will be after they cross the line on this lap they're on now. And here we go. Okay, so further up the field, everybody's looking A-OK. Further back down the field, it looks like, is that flex offset? Flex offset's going to go to the inside of Cows. Not quite, not on this one. We've seen flex offsets. McLaren's got some nice straight line speed in it. He's draining a little bit of the battery there just to clear the Cows with Guns, and he does so. Further back down the field, Mighty Wombat's coming up through the field. Where's Ferrari Pro? Ferrari Pro's now in 8th. We have a yellow in Sector 1. No, we're green. Okay. The boys are looking very, very close indeed here. purple, and Shahami rounds out the rear of the field. So it's going to be an interesting one once DRS is activated. That's when it all comes into play. You can see everybody's close. Oh, we've got something's happened here. What's happened? Is that JD Bass? JD Bass in the wall. JD Bass is in the wall. He's retired on track. Oh, that's a big no-no. Or maybe he's beached it, has he? Can't move it, perhaps, and he's got no alternative. I don't know what the rule is there, but it looks like he may have beached it, perhaps. Anyway, we're still green conditions. JD Bass is done and dusted. Saint is now free to chase down Chris W1. He's got a 4-second lead over everybody. It's looking very, very good. Chris W1. Oh, shebang that was from Jamie's car into the wall. Cows with Guns out of the race. Cows with Guns had a moment to see. Is that on the straight? There is his car there. And that's a full course safety car. It has to be. His car's in the middle of the circuit. There it is. Full course safety car. First one of the day. Watch the boys heading into the pits now who are on the straight. Look at that. Look at the pit action. The pits come alive. The pits are alive with buzzing with action. Is that the Ferraris? I think they may have double stacked. I think they may have, but no, I think Saint, that was a good call. That was probably the best Ferrari strategy call I think we've seen for the whole 2022. And we saw their Ferrari just get out and Saint just get in. That was good stuff. All right, full course safety car for the boys. Cows with Guns out. JD Bass out. Now, where is a Ferrari Pro now? Ferrari Pro is, he's pitted, so he's okay. He's done his mandatory, so he's okay to go to the end of the race. As so the top 7, I believe, have not pitted. So, there we go. Alright. So we've got a few laps under safety car. Oh, Tinselman speeding, drive-through penalty, speeding on a safety car. He must have went over his delta by quite a bit. Maybe got a few warnings there, and he's pitted as well. So if he goes into the pits now, he's going to be out of big time out of sync. And he's probably going to go into the pits to retire, I reckon, at some stage. Yeah, Chris W1 got into the pits now. Oh, Flex Offset just managed to get through the pits there. I just saw him nearly go into the wall. Alright, so all the top guys are pitting now. What's Saint going to do? I've got a funny feeling Saint may go into the pits to retire. No, he's not. He's going to see it out. Good on you, Saint. Alrighty. So, JBH has picked up the safety car. K-Money behind him. CJF in 3rd. Purple in 4th. Good job, Purple. Okay, Aussie's in 9th, Ferrari's in 10th, Shahami in 11th. Flex Offset has had a disconnect? Yeah, Flex Offset's had a disconnect. Oh, that's Ferrari's main rival. He's got a chance to get back in. He's on the hards. Why is Flex got? Why is he on the hard? I don't understand that. I don't get it. Jamie's on the hards. I just do not understand the hard compound tyres on a 13-lap race like this. I don't get it. But maybe they had no option. Maybe they didn't have an option. So, all right. Alright, the boys are looking very, very, yeah, they need to be very careful under safety car. I don't know why they're so close like that. They can really jeopardise someone's race or be in contention for a nice penalty, which they don't need. Yeah. Alrighty, so Kush is going to pick up the back of the pack, not a problem. There will be one more lap under safety car. Yeah, still that hard compound. Look, now they're coming in, are they? Yeah, they are too. They're coming in again. So was it a mistake from these two boys? These two boys on the hards have gone... I think there may have been a mistake there. Look at that. That's bizarre. Flex offset, stationary for a long time. And gone for the medium. So yeah, as I was mentioning, those two boys on the hards, it could have been a mistake. I'm not sure. Flex offset. Sorry, is he in the control of his car? No. So that was a computer pit stop for him. So that's put him way out of contention now because he's not in control of his car. So flex offset car went under safety car on the hards, I think, and now it's gone in under the mediums. That's just bizarre how it's done two pit stops like that. But anyway, so flex offset well and truly out of contention now. So he's pretty much handed the win to Ferrari, I'd say. But you can't count out Mighty Wombat. Mighty Wombat and he's in 7th. Ferrari Pro is in 10th position now. So it's going to come down to these two boys. K-Money could also be in contention. Actually, no, he can't. Okay, it's on between Ferrari Pro. It's Ferrari Pro and Mighty Wombat if my calculations serve me correctly. Mighty Wombat and Ferrari Pro. It's all going to come down to these boys. Ferrari Pro is in a good position at the moment. We should get an indication very soon. The safety car should be coming in. There it is. Safety car is in this lap. JBH has control of the restart of the race. Let's see what kind of launch he gets. That safety car's got a long way to go to get into the pits there. And as they cross the line, we're going to be on lap 6 of 13. For the final of 2022 F1 game. I could smell the batches and I could smell the lighters and the matches now. People are starting to burn the game already. Here we go. JBH is ready to go. Watch his throttle input. Bang, he's away. There he goes. Jeez, he caught them napping there. I knew he'd do that one. K-Money is it's hard to stay behind the car. You just don't know when he's going to go. But everybody gets around. Oh, well, that was CJF, I think, just got it fit sideways around there. He's got gobbled up by quite a few. Look in the background here. The two Mercedes I can see in the background. The Hussers coming alongside. That's Mighty. That's Tinselman. And on CJF, gets the job done there. And everybody gets around turn 3. Okay. Not too bad at all. Meanwhile, further up the field. Ooh. Chris W1 on purple snack here, just about. He's gone for the old under and over. Chris W1 gets a better exit. They're going to go side by side. No, I think purple may just concede that position. Oh, just. But he's getting gobbled up by Saint there. Saint Ferrari Pro at the entrance of the castle. Purple and Saint it was. So purple just backed out of that one. Good driving there. He's going to get gobbled up by Mighty Wombat here. And he's also going to get gobbled up by Saint as well, did purple. So, interesting strategy, that one. Oh, what's happening here? Flex, is that, what's going on? Oh, CJF's had a moment, gone backwards. CJF, another safety car. He's lost the wing. Look at this. He's lost the wing. He's done what Tinsel's done at the first race. Lost the wing, not a problem, managed to carry on. And Tinsel sent a virtual. CJ's done the same thing and sent out a full course safety car. Jesus Christ. Okay. Had a bit of a technical issue there, but I think we are back. Just check that. Alright. Okay, so yeah, that's bizarre. Can anybody on the stream confirm they can hear me, please? Anybody on the stream, can they confirm if they hear me? I'll just type a message. Okay. Yep. Okay. Good. Thank you. No, I just had a I just pulled the wire out of my microphone there with my leg. It wasn't a dummy spit. Tinsel's DNF. Tinsel's DNF. Tinsel's out. CGF out. Cows out. JD Bass out. 12 runners left. Safety car. Yeah. No, I just can't. I can't believe this game has done that. Like set off the safety car like that. It's just ridiculous. We've seen it a few times now. It's happened quite a few times. Alright, so Chris W1, now, he started the race on pole and he's managed to get himself up to the front again. So he's looking good for the restart. Boys are coming down to the last few laps of F1 2022, which is fantastic. Now, there's no need for Purple to drive that close, I wouldn't imagine. Under safety car, unless he's pitting, is he? I don't know what he's playing at with Shahami there, but that's a bit dangerous, that is. He could be in line for a penalty if you're not careful. Oh, Shahami's letting pass. I don't know what's going on there between these two. Just playing games, I'd imagine. Right, Flex Offset still not in control of his car, but he's in 6th place. Hopefully we get the safety car in this lap. Ferrari Pro's in 7th, so that's interesting. Right, okay. Keep an eye on Mighty Wombat. Mighty Wombat's in a very, very, very good position here. Mighty Wombat's on 4-lap old softs, and he's got about 4 or 5 odd laps to go on it. So it's gonna look good for him. If he can, if he doesn't lose grip on the softs. This track, I wouldn't imagine on the soft tyres, the degradation would matter a great deal on this track. But it all comes down, a lot of things come into that in the way of setups and whatnot. Alrighty. Let's get a safety car in, please. All the boys got 100% battery as well at their discretion. Are we going to get it in this lap? Yeah, here we go. That's what we want. Safety car in this lap. Let's go. Chris W1 has control of the restart of the race. Let's see what the Williams driver has in store. Normally he's in a Aston Martin. He's Poloski's teammate, but he's having a reserve drive today, I believe, so he got appointed the Williams. Williams, Aston Martin, same thing. Anyway, actually they're not, because Aston Martins are doing very well this year, thanks to Fernando Alonso. Alright, Chris W1's off and running, and he's left the field for dead. Mighty Wombat's got a better start as well over Saint, and so Mighty Wombat's got to go to the inside under brakes. Is he going to hold it? Yeah, Saint's gone wide out of that one. He just manages to get back on track. So Aussie's up in there in the 4th too. Ferrari Pro's in the 5th. Let's see how this is going to be interesting. I'm going to yellow in sector 1. That's Kush out. Kush, is that Kush out? I think it may have been. Kush is out into turn 1 by the look of it. Interesting. And no safety car or anything. Okay. Further up the field, it's on between these guys, that's for sure. Mighty Wombat is looking in a very, very good, comfortable position here for a race win. Alrighty. Aussie under immense pressure from Ferrari Pro. Ferrari Pro is looking to disperse of the McLaren driver as soon as possible. It's only a matter of time, I think. And... ooh. Oh, this is going to be an epic finish. This is going to be a fantastic finish, I reckon, to this race. Oh, who's that? That's... have a look at Mighty Wombat. Mighty Wombat's going to get an overtake done very, very soon on Chris W1. Let's just have a look at Chris W1 on a battery. Is he going to try... yeah, he's giving it a squirt. Is he going to try... I don't think you'd want to drain it on the main straight. You've got a few laps to go. You know you're going to get overtaken by Mighty Wombat at some point. And I think he knows that. And Mighty Wombat's gone for the overtake. Mighty Wombat is got the job done and dusted there. Nice overtake. Puts him in the P1 for the time being. Chris W1 is right on the back of him. Saint and Ferrari Pro. Aussie all around turn 1 nicely. JBH trying to get past K-Money. Looking to the inside there. Doesn't get the job done this time round. And geez, there's only 11 runners out of 16. Tier 2 had more yesterday, didn't they? I don't know. But these boys are going at it hammer and tongs. And it looks like the battle is between, geez, from 1st to 7th by the look of it. Interesting. Going to be an interesting one. Once DRS is activated, it'll be like, see you later, alligator. And... I'll tell you what, Chris is doing a great job by hanging on to the back of Mighty Wombat, trying to keep close as he can to him to get some DRS assistance. I don't think it's activated until after they cross the line on this lap. And everybody A-OK through there. K-Money and Aussie having a great scrap here. Aussie's doing a great job keeping K-Money behind him. That's for sure. Aussie's clipped the wall. Aussie clipped the Baku Wall of Champions. Are slowed up. K-Money, it's allowed CJ. You have to get a run on him as well. Very, very close indeed. You can see K-Money's got some kind of a lag there, but it's drivable. Very, very, it's raceable. And meanwhile, here it all comes. It's all going to unfold very, very soon. K-Money on the back of Aussie. Aussie's McLaren's got some decent speed in it, but ahead, that's Ferrari Pro trying to get past Saint. And Chris W1 is just getting gapped now. Looks like Chris W1 may be holding up the pack while Mighty Wombat sails off into the sunset to some island so he can sip some margaritas and bang some senoritas, that's for sure. Get in there, Mighty. Right, Shahomi is getting under attack from, who's that in the background? Is that K-Money? And Shahomi looks like it. Doesn't get squeezed. No, they're still going to stay side by side. That is Shahomi. Nice job there, boys. Good driving there. Here it's all going to come undone now for sure once the DRS, once they pick up a bit of DRS. It's going to be a DRS train, but it's all going to come down to who has a bit of battery left. It's definitely going to help them out for sure. Right, Jamie's doing a good job. Purple flex offset is nowhere to be seen here. Alright, Chris W1, Saint, looks like it's going to be on between Ferrari Pro and Saint. So let's have a look how this pans out. Now, for obviously Saint is going to get past Chris W1, not a problem. Chris W1 is well out of range of DRS from Mighty Wombat, so Chris W1's going to get gobbled up here by 2 cars. It wouldn't surprise me, just because the Ferrari's got the DRS open. And there goes the Duracell battery just going flat there. And you can have a look at Ferrari Pro having a go as well. Getting closer, just had to back out of that now. Chris has put the Williams in between, but Ferrari Pro should get him on this next DRS zone here, I'd imagine. Oh, but Chris W1 has DRS as well. What kind of speed is Ferrari Pro carrying? Ferrari Pro needs to get rid of him ASAP. But Chris W1 is doing a great job with defensive driving there, holding his line. Doesn't feel the pinch. Yellow sector 1, that's a Mercedes. That is, was that Jamie's ghosting by the look of it? Jamie may have had a moment. Or was it Shahomi possibly? I'm not sure. Anyway, the battle's up here. K-Money on Aussie. Not quite, not there. Oh, Aussie's gone into the wall, but there it comes. K-Money managed to get past that one. Aussie just went a bit too deep. Ferrari Pro still trying to get past Chris W1. There we go. This is going to happen. Just a minute. Oh, yellow sector 2. Yellow, that is a car. Is that purple? Purple's had a moment. Purple has had a moment. He's in 11th place at the moment. Should be okay. Alright, here we go. Now, oh, Chris W1 just scrape it off the wall. Chris just does so. Ferrari Pro in 3rd now. The boys are about to approach the final lap of F1 2022. This is going to be a good one. Oh, Chris is coming back on Ferrari Pro. They ain't giving up. Have a look at K-Money in there as well on Chris. Seized an opportunity there. Okay, Chris is doing a great job defensive driving here. Oh, he's just making love to the wall a little bit too much. They've both got DRS, have they? They definitely have. And K-Money just edges out Chris W1 on the final lap here. Good job there. It looks like Mighty Wombat's going to sail off into the race win. We will find out the championship winner after they cross the line. Nobody's got penalties yet. It's going to be a nice drag to the finish line. That's up the pointy end of the field here. Ferrari Pro, is he going to get Saint? Maybe not. Saint's in a good position here. Saint is in a good position to get Mighty Wombat, I'd imagine. You have a look at this. So Saint's got 6%. They've obviously got no ERS left. But as the Ferrari, is he going to pip him over the line? Oh, Saint closing speed. Phenomenal. Phenomenal on the Baku Wall of Champions, that one was. Very, very... Oh, he's butchered the last corner, did Saint. I think he butchered it, and he may have cost him a decent amount of closing speed on Mighty Wombat. Here we go. The final straight of F1 2022. It looks like Mighty Wombat's going to get it, and nobody else can do anything about that. K-Money's not going to get it. They're going to go Mighty Saint Ferrari Pro. And there we go. K-Money in 4th. Chris, great drive. Everybody, great drive there. There's no closing battles. Ooh, is that a ghosting car? Oh, Purple just binned it. And he's... that job is done and dusted. Well, great drive there, boys. Good stuff. So, let me just crunch some numbers. Okay. Alright, it looks like we have a Tier 2 Championship winner. That is Ferrari Pro, according to my calculations. Ferrari Pro, I'm not sure on the fastest lap yet. I'll just have to have a look at that. No, it doesn't matter. Okay, fastest lap. It goes to Jamie, but it looks like Ferrari Pro on 126 points. Mighty Wombat on 121. That is my calculations. So Ferrari Pro, just waiting to get confirmation. The party is open, boys. If the boys want to join the party at their own free will, feel free to do so. All right, there we have it there. So it looks like K-Money gets 17. That's 89 points there. I think K-Money... No, Flex manages to hold third position. K-Money, I think, in fourth. I'm assuming, if that one. Alright, there we go, boys. Great drive there from everybody. The party is open. But the boys are probably doing something else here. I'll invite the boys. And of course nobody's appearing online, so it makes it a lot harder. And I'll just invite as many people as I can, so just bear with me for a minute, everybody. Alright, try and get everybody on board here. Just bear with me, guys, for just a second. I'm just tidying up some loose ends, and I will be with you for a party chat in just a second.
All good, mate.
And get that. Just a second. Just looking. All right, that'll do. Okay. Ferrari Pro, I believe you may be Tier 2 World Championship winner for the Sprint Series, mate, according to my calculations.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
That was probably the most stressful race tour I've ever done.
Well, congratulations to you, mate. You should be now. According to my calculations, you ended up with 126 points, and Mighty ended up with 121 points. So 5-point difference, I think.
Yeah.
So very, very close indeed. But congratulations to you, mate. Always, you should be proud of that effort. Tier 1 championship winner for the Sprint Series, mate, for the finale for the F1 2022 game. Tell us about your overall experience, mate, for the whole of the championships that we've had. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the Sprint Series. You know, I didn't like Singapore. Singapore was a shocking round for me, but since like round 2, I just started bouncing back each week and that. And yeah, today in Baku, it just all came together, I guess.
It did, man. It definitely did for you. Now you started 12th, but you managed to get your way up through the field on this last race. Was there any? Were you worried about anything? Looks like it was a little bit difficult for some to get past some cars.
I think I had wing damage in lap 1 because a Mercedes came veering into me.
Yeah. And
I had a lot of wing damage, and it wasn't too bad actually. I was still making overtakes and that, but then I think when one of the safety cars or virtual safety cars came out, that's when I came into mediums and changed the wing. Yeah, it went all good.
All right, mate. Well, listen, congratulations to you. You should be proud of your efforts. Another championship win under the belt for yourself, and the final of F1 22. So hopefully you have a really dismal F1 2023 experience to allow us all to overtake you. Only joking. Only joking. No, I hope you have a good one, mate, and enjoy the break too. So we'll see you on the next one, buddy. Congratulations.
Denny, also Forza Ferrari PRL Saint.
Right. All right. Now, next up is Mighty Wombat. Mighty Wombat, congratulations to you, mate. What an epic. You had that one in the bag, I'd say. That was I think it was a very good strategy call that you made.
Yeah, the softs were getting there like 70% in the rears at the end there, so they were getting a little iffy. Like if they wouldn't have locked up in that last corner, it would have been close.
I think you had Chris W1 to thank as well. I think Chris W1 formed a train at some stage once you got past him. So,
seems like he was helping me out.
Yeah, so that helped quite a bit. All right, Mighty, congratulations to you in second place, mate. Overall experience on the championships and everything like that? Do you enjoy yourself, mate?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean, F1. Yep.
Yeah, similar to Ferrari, had a bit of a shocking race at Singapore, but otherwise it was a good championship, and all of them still long F122.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the way. But your excitement package to watch when you race, that's for sure, mate. Keeps me on the edge of my feet, so on the edge of my toes. So well done to you, mate. Look forward to you going around in 2023. Mm-hmm. All right, buddy. Congratulations. There we have it, Mighty Wombat. Do we have K Money in the house? Is K Money here?
Yeah, what's up, man?
K Money, congratulations to you, mate. What an epic race you had as well. Tell us about that one, mate. How'd you feel?
It was a fun race. I mean, I was kind of struggling throughout it, just trying to get the feel of the car back. But I mean,
yeah,
I think I had a pretty good stride in that second race. I just got caught behind in some traffic.
Yeah.
I think I could have got there in the podium.
Yeah.
I mean, no, you're good, man. It happens.
So according to my calculations, K Money, I think you ended up with 89 points. But even though Flex had a disconnect and didn't finish, I think Flex is still on 96 points. So I think, according to my calculations, you ended up fourth in the championship. So we'll get yet to obviously confirm that all through Discord and whatever. But
I ain't worked out the top two. I haven't worked out the other positions.
Yeah. Ferrari Pro has it. Could we just match? I've got Ferrari Pro on 126, Mighty on 121.
Yep. That's 100% correct.
All right, awesome. So the rest, so everyone else doesn't matter. No, I mean, no. So
first, your last.
Yeah, that's right. So Flex manages to hold third, I reckon, and K Money in fourth. K Money, mate, you're an excitement package to watch. To tell you what coming up through the field, and especially a qualifying, buddy. So I really look forward to riding on board with you again in for the 23 season, champ.
Thanks, man. It's funny because I feel like I suck at qualifying, but thanks.
No, definitely not. No, you don't. You always manage to pull out of the bag on the dying seconds.
We all suck at qualifying.
Yeah.
Another ridiculous left from him. I think
That's
we need a new division.
Yeah.
The Ferrari division.
Yeah. All right, Saint, I saw in next. I want to have a chat with Mr. Saintos. What a race you had, buddy.
Hello. Yes, thank you.
What's the deal? What's doing there, mate? These Ferraris are actually getting up to the point end of the field. Care to explain?
I just did some work at Baku this week, and
well, it paid off for you.
Yeah, tried to hit the top 10 in the championship myself. Win the constructors.
Yeah. Well, epic drive, mate. Epic drive you had in both races. You seem to do the second one particularly. You seem to make a few good overtakes, and you are coming up through the field very nicely. Where did everything go in the way of car setups, and did everything go according to plan? Your strats, especially. I noticed when I think it was race one, maybe I'm not sure, but Ferrari. I think you pitted and Ferrari Pro pitted just after you left. So it looked like it was the best Ferrari strategy call that we've seen in a long time. Do you remember that at all? When you both went to the pits?
Yeah, the start of race 2 with the virtual. I just felt I had to dive in there, get it done, and it somehow worked out, and we got a safety car later. But I was a bit upset because I was still 6th or 7th.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I wasn't sure about Ferrari pitting. What he was going to do. I didn't know he had a broken wing at that point.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure. I think we may have caught it on the stream, but as you left the pits straight after Ferrari just entered, it was like the most perfect timing you could ever see. But we'll watch it back and see how you went. But overall, your F1 22 experience with the championships and all that, you were happy with it, mate? Apart from the obvious,
it's good.
The game.
No, nice and close.
Yep.
Lots of opportunities for everyone.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
I like the reverse grid format.
Yeah, it is a good format. It definitely is a good format. Once you see the fast guys coming up through the field, makes it a bit more exciting.
I quite like it myself. It just seems like race 2 has a few more instances than race 1 most of the time.
Yeah. All right.
People slightly out of position, but
Ozzy, can you just shut up while I just say goodbye to Saint, please? Thanks,
okay,
mate.
Will do.
No, I'll get into you next. Saint, you'll be back for 2023, yeah?
Of course.
Awesome, mate. Another pleasure machine to watch you race around as well, mate. We'll look forward to you then, and good luck for the. Have a nice break, mate. And
thanks, mate.
All right, buddy.
Appreciate your work.
No worries, champ. And we will see him next season for season 5. Ozzy in the McLaren, the papaya, has the papaya man in a raincoat has actually had a decent race. Tell us about that, Ozzy. I saw some. I think you ended up in a wall a couple of times before the entrance to the castle.
Yeah, trying to defend from K Money, just broke myself at like three laps from the end maybe.
Yeah.
And then after that I hit the walk up more times with the wing damage I had, and I was struggling to slow it down. But it was still a pretty good race in race 2 anyway after that. Race 1 was going well until after the pit stop, and I spun myself around. Probably would have been in the battle for about 6th position with cushion that in race 1, I reckon.
Yeah.
I had a good pace that race.
It was actually. I was very surprised. And your straight line speed, I think I picked it up a few times. Your straight line speed is really good for that track as well on the main straight there, even without DRS. So that I think that may have kind of helped you out a little bit as well. So it's good to see the McLaren team bringing the updates for the McLaren on the final race of the season. Managed to get some speed into the car. Anyway, your overall experience, mate, F1 22, apart from the obvious game itself, championship-wise, you had a bit of fun.
Yeah, I had a bit of fun. Just annoyed at myself generally for the most part for just a few too many errors in my game. Lost myself some positions in a fair few races, but it is what it is. We move on. Hopefully, on the new game, I'll stop spinning in so much.
Yeah, definitely, I know. But then I think the new game's going to really benefit a lot of us. So bring it on, I say. But it was the final for the 2022 season today. But overall, you're happy. You're happy with your apart from the obviously spinning and that. You're happy with the way you went about your business in the previous the races and things like that. I mean, obviously the game doesn't really in the way of penalties and stuff. We all know all about that, but I think overall you showed a lot of consistency, which is definitely the key in these leagues. So well done to you. But next season, mate, 2023, I reckon you're going to really come up the pointy end of the field for sure. We just have to get somebody to take out Ferrari Pro and Mighty Wombat, and all that will be okay. All right, mate, we'll let you go.
Thanks for all your commentary and all your work and shit throughout the season.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Much appreciated. It makes it just like so much more fun to watch it back when you have commentators like yourself and Hellbent when he shows up. They actually are entertaining to listen to and not boring as dog shit, really.
No, it's our pleasure, mate. It's always good fun, and like we've said before, we enjoy doing it. It's just one of those things that we look forward to on the weekend. It's our escape from the family, if you know what I mean. But anyway, we always enjoy it, and we'll definitely be back for season 5, no doubt. Might even try and squeeze in for a race or two during that championship season. So we'll see how that goes, and look forward to that. But I think, is anybody else in the party that we haven't missed before we wrap it all up? Is anyone else here?
I don't believe so.
No, nobody's cared to join. All right, I'm going to sign off on this one for F1 2022. We're going to wrap it all up here today, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as I mentioned before, we're going to take about a 5 to 6 week break from any more future, obviously season 5. We're going to get the new game very soon. We're all going to come acclimatise to that and come back around 5 or 6 weeks time. I will advertise it when we're about with a confirmed date for the start of season 5, so nobody's going to miss out. It will be advertised every which way I can think of, so everybody knows that's on our Discord who can sign up and participate for that one. And if you want to be part of the Pacific Racing League, guys, we will. The best way to do it is to go to pacificracingleague.com on the internet and just Google that up and click on the website, and the website will point you into the direction of our Discord service. So once you get on Discord, you are home and hosed. We will lock you in for a drive for 2023. And also, you can also get in contact with the league at gmail.com. That is the Pacific Racing League's email. If you drop us a line that way, we will. I will send you a link to the Discord that way. And like I said, once you're in the Discord, you will be home and hosed and locked in for a seat for season 5. And also make a lot of good friends along the way. Now to wrap it up here today, ladies and gentlemen. I have to admit, it's been a great season. From being an outsider looking in, it's been a fantastic championship to watch. Each and every single one of you, even if you come last or first or whatever, you've put on a great display. It's awesome to watch back. Like I said, being an outsider, actually looking in. Me and Hellbent have a drive with all these boys, so we know everybody personally. We're all great mates and all that kind of stuff. But the battle and the closeness by a couple of tenths here and there, it's always exciting to watch and really all the action. But hopefully we can get some new drivers for next season. Put a mix in, and hopefully we get the originals back as well. But we all understand people have family commitments, work commitments, things like that. The time differential between us and the States and everywhere else overseas and all that is a bit hard. But for everybody that has come together in the Pacific Racing League and made it what it is, thank you very much, and it's made it much more enjoyable. So now, everybody, we can all grab the cigarette lighters, we can grab the matches, you can do whatever you like. You can just burn the hell out of F122 because we are done with it. The new game comes out for us in a few days, so we're looking forward to that. And thanks everybody for taking part in the Pacific Racing League Championship for Season 4, Done and Dusted. We look forward to for you guys to join us for Season 5, whether it would be everybody on the stream. Thank you. Gav says, thanks Danny for all your efforts. No worries, Gav. My pleasure, mate. And thanks to all your support on the stream as well and everybody participating. It's been a fantastic journey, to say the least. So we look forward to do it again in about 5 or 6 weeks' time, not that far away, for 2023. Really excited and pumped for that one. But until then, everybody, take care. I'm your host, Danny Rick, and on behalf of myself and Hellbent, who's not with me today, we're going to see you in about 5 or 6 weeks' time. We look forward to your company then. Take care, and flat to the floor, boys, and let her roll.